Hello and welcome to Astar Network. In today's guide, we will cover how to install and set up a MetaMask wallet, as well as how to connect to different networks. In this guide, we will use Astar Network as an example. All networks are connected in the same fashion, so this guide will apply to any chain that is compatible with MetaMask. First, we will need to install MetaMask. MetaMask lives as an extension for your browser. It is extremely important you only use official links to install MetaMask. Always double check the domain before installing any crypto-related extensions or plugins. Once you've found your way to MetaMask website, click the Download For button. This will redirect you to the extension install page. Click the Add To button and Add Extension. After MetaMask installs, it will take you to the Get Started page. Before continuing, I recommend pinning MetaMask to your browser bar. Navigate to the top right corner of your browser and click the puzzle icon. From here, click the pin next to MetaMask. Click the Get Started button. You will be prompted with sharing usage data with MetaMask. Read this over and decide if you'd like to share your data. You can change this option at any time after setup. I will click I agree. You will see two options. Import wallet. This is used for importing existing wallets into MetaMask using a seed phrase. The other option to create a wallet is to set up a brand new wallet. Let's click Create a Wallet. You will need to create a password. I recommend using a unique password that is not shared with any other platform. It is important to note this password is only for the unlocking of your wallet locally. For example, if you install MetaMask on your laptop and your desktop, you can have the identical wallet use a different password for your desktop and a different password for your laptop. It is a barrier of protection for if someone accesses your device. It does not protect your seed phrase. You will need to enter this password to unlock MetaMask every time you launch the browser or haven't opened MetaMask in a while. I will now set my password and agree to the terms of use and click Create. This page is an explainer for your seed phrase. I highly recommend you read this entire page and watch the video if this is your first time using a crypto wallet. Let's move on. Click Next at the bottom of the page. Here is your secret recovery phrase or seed phrase. These are the keys to your bank vault. Anyone with this information has access to your keys and can use your crypto however they see fit. I personally recommend writing this phrase down and keeping this information off of any device that is connected to the internet. The previous page will go over different ways to safely and securely store this information. Click on the gray box to reveal your seed phrase. Once you've securely stored this information, let's move on. The next page will prompt you to enter your seed phrase you've just written down. Click on the words that match your seed phrase in the correct order. Congratulations, you've just created your crypto wallet. We will now click All Done. You will now see MetaMask has defaulted to the Ethereum mainnet. Let me show you around a little bit. This is your wallet address. If you hover over this, you'll see Copy to Clipboard. This is the address you'll use to send assets to your wallet. You will also see Assets and Activity. I will show you how to add assets later in this tutorial. Activity shows you all of the transactions done with the wallet. You will see three buttons: Buy, Send, and Swap. Buy allows you to purchase crypto to deposit into your wallet. Send is how you will send crypto to another wallet. And Swap makes it so you can convert your assets from one asset to another on-chain asset. The buy and swap function has its limitations and are not compatible with all chains. Let's go ahead and add a new network. We will be adding Astar Network. The steps are identical for any compatible chain. In the top right, you will see Ethereum mainnet. Go ahead and click this. Now click Add Network. You will see 5 fields you need to fill in to add a new network. All of the fields for Astar will be in the description of this video. Every network has its information stored in a different place, so you'll have to do some research to find the network information for the chain you're trying to connect. We will start with a network name. We will enter Astar Network. Then we will fill in the RPC URL. Now the chain ID, the currency symbol, and finally, the block explorer. Now click Save, and you've just added your first network to MetaMask. You are able to swap back and forth across networks using the button in the top right corner of your wallet. Simply click and select the network you'd like to use. Now, let's add a new asset to MetaMask. These steps apply to any asset on any chain. The steps are identical. We will add USDC on Astar to our wallet. For this, you will need to find the contract address. These are typically found on the block explorers for the appropriate chain. I found the contract address for USDC on blockscout.com/Astar. Click Import Tokens and paste the copied contract address into the top field. If the address is correct, it should autofill the bottom 2 fields. Now go ahead and click Add Custom Token and Import Tokens. You now know how to import tokens into MetaMask. ASTR has a much easier way of adding the network and tokens to your wallet. This tutorial was to educate you on how to add it manually. I'll now show you the easier way to add the network and tokens. I went ahead and deleted the network from my MetaMask for this next part of the tutorial. So this part would be if you're connecting fresh from a new MetaMask wallet. First, you'll need to navigate to the Astar Portal linked in the description. Now click Connect in the top right corner and select MetaMask. Click Next. Now connect. Now sign the transaction. You'll be prompted to add the network to MetaMask. Click Approve, and finally, switch network. The portal will refresh, and you've just added Astar Network to your wallet, much easier than manually entering the fields. Now let me show you how to add an asset to your wallet. Instead of needing to find the contract information, simply locate the asset you'd like to add on the portal and click the plus on the right-hand side. Click Add Token in MetaMask, and you're done. The last thing I'd like to show you is the Faucet. You need to have ASTR for transaction fees, also called gas. If you click the Faucet button, it will automatically deposit 0.002 ASTR into your wallet. Gas on ASTR is very inexpensive, so this will allow you to complete many transactions. You're now a MetaMask Pro and ready to explore Web3. Please leave any questions you have in the comments below and let us know what tutorials or guides you'd like to see next.